All right, everybody shut up. You're accountable for your words now.
Oh boy. So this is our first session of Demon Hunters that we're recording.
Yes.
We're going to start off by
Sesh.
we're going to start off by going by and doing everybody's names. I'll start off. I'm Ryan. I am the one GMing this crap hole. Then we have our tech support, who's Taylor.
And I am playing Sirloin, the short medic with PTSD.
Then we have our sex support, Noah.
I like how you
I do come from the CDC.
I like your introduction. But shouldn't you go a little bit further than that?
What are you talking about? That's what she said.
Thank you for your sex introduction, which sounds like sex reduction, but then we have Justin. He's our silent knight.
I am playing Sweeney. He's kind of an old guy with a red afro.
Oh, are we saying
yeah.
our characters too?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
No, I am literally a short medic with PTSD in real life. Just that's just.
Hey, man.
Back
Don't
in
judge,
Mexico
right?
in that great Mexican war.
Okay, my character is like a Japanese rockabilly samurai named Gurisu Joe. Heavily derivative of Space Dandy type of deal. But yeah, you know. So yeah, that's my deal.
Yeah. Our adventure begins with our group of heroes, kind of entering into a mess hole of just total crap where they're basically being told they're either going to get killed or they have to help the government kill supernatural monsters where they'll most likely die. So it kind of starts off with a good start, a good standing, I guess.
We all survived our first mission, and that is the important part.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
Not everybody else survived. In fact, most other people didn't survive, but we survived.
Yeah, because they're not fucking
Fucking
bamps like us.
Bamps. Badass motherfucker. Nice. Alrighty, so you guys have currently infiltrated the Museum of Natural History in New York.
Now you'll have to prepare for a night at the museum.
Oh. No, you can't say that. We can get in trouble for copyright infringement.
What are we looking for again?
Sorry. An amulet that apparently this mummy chick needs. Noah,
that's right. All right.
You wake up from your 6-hour flight,
right.
quite stiff.
Nothing new there.
Is he still in the coffin?
He's still in the sarcophagus.
Okay. Is there still a mummy in there?
Yes.
Okay. I'm like, what's up? I offer her a cigarette.
She can't move.
Oh.
Or breathe, I would assume.
Yeah, that's fine by me. No, that's not okay.
Well, she is already bandaged up.
Can I open the coffin?
Sure, go ahead and make me a strength check.
Okay. My strength is a D8.
You can also add your athletics.
Yay.
Because right now you're pretty much trying to straddle her as you're trying to lift the coffin off.
Imagine
pushing
there's
up with
not
your
much
leg.
leverage.
Yeah, he's basically...
And it's like made of stone, I would assume, so
Yeah,
probably pretty heavy.
Yeah.
If it's
some
like,
of them are made of wood, the outside.
oh yeah,
Well, this one was a nice
that,
one.
the
that would make
inside.
sense.
This one was all hand-carved by slaves.
Is he like lying face up, or
He's
is he like
underneath there.
standing?
Most of my furniture is hand
Like
tied
where,
by slave.
what is the orientation of the coffin?
I rolled an 8 in total.
Unfortunately, it is too heavy.
Okay. I'm going to have to stay here until you guys can help me.
I hope there's air
You
holes.
guys hear muffled,
It's not made out of wood, it's made
muffled
out of
screaming
stone.
in Japanese.
Some of them are.
Yeah, some. Not
No,
this
there's
one.
one.
Makiru!
So were the two of us like at the hotel or something?
Yeah.
I assume we got our fancy
I thought we
room.
were on the plane. Right?
No, you guys are
Or off the
off the
planet.
plane.
So I am a wealthy D8, so I bought us like fancy rooms so that we don't have to sit in the crappy rooms that they
Oh.
forced us to sit in.
Yeah, because you guys did get...
And I'm gonna make a
coach
note
seats.
to get us first class seats on the way back because I didn't have any say in it the first time around.
You know how much first class is, right?
I'm a very wealthy medic.
He has advanced the medical field in all preventative treatments to stop Mexico's advance into poisoning America.
I create a super soldier serum, but it's coated in my DNA and it only affects me, and it doesn't actually give me strength or any kind of superhuman ability. It just makes things die when they touch me.
Oh, so you have
Seriously?
alligator blood.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh.
So you're fucking Kurt Russell from Soldier?
I don't know what that is, but sure.
Is that the
Kurt
one?
Russell
Because
in
I know there
general.
was that one that had Jean-Claude Van Damme in it, too.
Jean.
No, that was Universal Soldier.
Yeah, Universal Soldier.
Those movies.
Oh, man, that guy.
Well, both of them did, actually. The Soldier ones.
Yeah. At least, you know, that tried to have some kind of character. Not that I'm like a big like Universal Soldier fan or anything like that.
Anywho, you do see some light pour into the coffin as somebody wedges the cover off. The mummy chick.
Good, I'm gasping on my own farts for hours.
She climbs out, she looks at you, she goes, well, I'm not riding with you again. Next time we're putting you in a kennel.
Fair enough.
Where's the accent? No, you get rid of the accent now because we're
Well, no, because I'm multitasking. I'm drawing. Also, I want to pepper it into this stuff because I don't want you guys to get sick of it.
I will not get sick
we
of it.
thoroughly enjoy this.
All right, good.
It only gets
Besides,
better.
I haven't said anything in character yet.
You just said okay.
He said,
It was like Urki.
he said, fair enough.
Fair enough. The guy there seems to be just some average Joe wearing the night guard uniform. He has a little flashlight. He keeps clicking his fingers and it turns off and on.
Oh, so I'm like at the exhibit right now?
Yeah, you're at the museum.
Shit.
A clap like
These guys
flash.
aren't around here? I don't see them?
No, it's just him.
Because we're in the hotel.
Yeah. In our jacuzzi.
All right. Should I wait it out in the coffin or what? Either that or I'm fucking going solo on this thing.
You could just talk to the guy.
Yeah.
He's standing right there looking at you.
Wait, are they in on this too?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
This is
The
like a
mummy's
heist
there.
scheme.
What's up, baby? You ready to rock and roll?
Yes.
All right then. Fair enough.
You guys are here for the exhibit. The piece won't be coming in until tomorrow. I was just told to bring you here, and your friends are supposed to be here already, but maybe they got stuck at the hotel or something.
It's not coming in until tomorrow?
Yeah, you guys got 24 hours to set up to do whatever you're going to do to try and get this item out. They want it to be on the scene, but I don't really know how you're going to do that. I'm also not that smart.
Is the case already set up for it to go into? Whatever display it's going into?
Yes.
I imagine it's going to be some kind of like stereotypical glass box type of scenario.
No, actually, what they're doing is they're putting it behind.
It's going under a glass sphere.
Yeah,
Ah, okay.
to really throw you off.
Yeah.
You remember that scene in Van Helsing where they had acid in that jar, and it was like they kept the. Oh, you never seen Van Helsing?
No.
You haven't seen Van Helsing?
We talking about like the one that looked like shit?
It was pretty bad.
Oh my god! You know what?
I never saw it, so I can't say.
I'm not judging you or anything. I like shitty movies too. Well, I mean, that was just like, I can't even like, get into it from a shitty movie enjoying perspective.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
All right.
It's like that I, Frankenstein movie. You know what I mean? It's made for a certain...
A certain group of unreputables.
Yes. I'm not trying to offend you. It's just not my bag.
It's fine.
I love like dark horror shit, but it's just like I don't know, action movie schlock but with monsters. It's like Underworld, No, it's worse than Underworld.
I mean, Underworld's really not that great. So
Yeah, I think it sucks. That's my point.
all right. So anyway, the night guard seems to just look confused at you as he's like, they're putting it in basically like a box, and it's all filled in with plexiglass. There's only one way to get it in and out of there. It's getting shipped to us in the plexiglass box. It's never to be removed from that. It's got like a 5-digit pad on there that's like 10-digit code.
On the plexiglass box?
Yeah, to open it. It's basically like right here on the side. You
Let's see.
type it in.
Okay. Do we know anybody that... God, I can't even talk to you guys because you're not fucking here. And you're stupid, right? Your character?
Very stupid.
Fuck. Alright, well, I guess I'll just wait for the rest of the team to arrive. I'll check out the exhibits.
At night?
Well, I guess so. What else am I gonna do?
Right now
It's
you
either that or
guys-
play with my dick, and we're in a fucking...
mean,
It's
enough
not
of that.
appropriate right now, okay?
It's never stopped you before.
You're in
Me
a
or my
public
character?
institute
Yes.
of education.
Yeah,
You know better. At least go in
exactly.
the bathroom or like behind the jungle exhibits. or
That's
something.
right.
I don't
You know what the worst part is? That's probably happened in the school, and a child's been removed from the school because of that.
That's the worst thing. You're right. That's just terrible.
Anywho, the mummy chick seems to just sit down in a chair and just wait around. She says, if you're going to wait for him, we might as well just wait right here. he tells you that basically he is the security guard and he's pretty much the only guy here for right now because nobody else comes in for another like 2 hours.
Yeah.
He does say that like video cameras are always rolling, so it's going to be kind of hard for you to do anything like walk around and check out the exhibits.
Shit.
But you are currently right now. He can get you to the security office without being seen.
Okay, so I can get some good American coffee.
Oh, are all our wounds healed from resting, or do those take longer to go away?
They take a while.
Okay. So I think I just removed ones that you specifically told me to remove.
You should have.
I did remove all my stun though. So, what time were we supposed to get to the exhibit? Or are we already late?
You guys were late.
Okay, then.
You said you got in the hot tub, so.
Yeah. Well, you see, I didn't adjust my watch for the time shift,
Oh,
and so
okay.
by the time I realized, probably like an hour and a half's passed,
Okay.
and great Scott, we gotta get ourselves to that exhibit.
You had to stop at Times Square, pick up a couple T-shirts.
Okay.
Are you getting specifically Times Square T-shirts or like bootleg band T-shirts?
Well, band T-shirts, some of them tie-dye. Grateful Dead.
Yep.
Fred tells you.
Grateful Dead T-shirt. That's what he's buying.
Fred tells you he
There
wants a
you go.
t-shirt too.
Oh, all right.
You gonna buy Fred a t-shirt?
Yeah, I guess.
You're a sweetheart of a best friend. Oh, Mary.
Get him.
Imaginary Fred.
Are you a Grateful Dead fan?
Do I like it? Yeah, I like some of their music.
My girlfriend loves Grateful Dead. You see that new documentary they just put out?
No.
Dude, it's pretty cool. I mean, I'm not a big Dead fan, but, you know, they're still cool. It's one of those things you kind of have to, like, grow up listening to them.
How much time do the taxis waste, Ryan?
Not much.
Last concert was
honestly.
in Vermont.
Yeah?
But if you'd like him to go faster, you can. You can go ahead and try and make
Hey,
a social
boy.
roll. Oh
Gotta go
boy,
fast.
you want?
Yeah, I'm gonna make a social roll.
Well,
So-
he seems to be wearing a Sonic the Hedgehog t-shirt. It's a little
Okay.
too small for him. He's a little bit overweight. By a little bit, I mean a lot.
All right.
Ask him about his OC.
Hey, you're not there.
You guys ever
Donut
play that
Steal the
game
Hedgehog?
where you look up your own first name,
Yeah.
the Hedgehog?
There weren't any interesting ones for me.
Really?
It was just
Yeah,
like
you gotta
a
like
regular OC.
find one that's like consistent. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, this is canon. Fucking Noah the Hedgehog. I forget what my guy looked like.
So, what am I rolling for that?
Oh wait, I got a computer
rolling
right here in front of
influence?
me.
All right.
Plus intelligence.
Influence, which is nothing. So I go down a die step, and so I am D8.
Yes, sir. You're trying to convince this taxi cab driver who makes more money by driving slowly.
I rolled a 1. That's not a good thing, is it?
Get out of my cab.
I'm gonna shove a wad of money in his face and tell him to keep driving.
Get out of it. All right. This sounds good. Let's go.
So we get there.
That's pretty much on par.
I'm guessing that nobody's there to welcome us, considering we're coming to the museum in the middle of the night.
Nope.
Welcome, thieves.
But
Thank you.
Would you like a pamphlet?
when you guys get there, you see a something kind of odd on the gate. You see like a newspaper rolled up and kind of wedged in the thing.
I'm gonna pick it up and fan it out and read it.
Okay.
I think that was holding the gate open for us.
Is the gate swung closed?
No.
Okay. This is why we
Yeah,
need,
that would've
this
been
is why
good.
we need you in the party because my Harvard-educated medic does not know these common sense things.
You went to Harvard for your medical?
He's got the street smarts. Street smart.
Actually, it's a newspaper that has a crossword on it that's all filled out and it says "Go to the back door."
Huh? How
Also what she
convenient.
said.
All right. I think we should go to
It's
the back door.
also horribly misspelled. You're only able to read this because you've seen chicken scratch from other doctors.
Okay. I think we should go right into the back door because the piece of paper told me to do so.
All right.
Okay. It takes you guys about 5-10 minutes. Are you
Yep,
guys going to
it's a
try and
big old-
stealth there, or are you going to just try?
Good
Is
idea.
it kind
Uh,
If the DM asks if you're going to stealth, the answer is
so,
yes.
so I guess we're going to do covert.
Okay.
Covert.
Covert.
6.
Overtly
And is that
covert.
agility or is that alertness?
Either or. You can
All right,
pick.
I'll do agility with that.
Yeah, I'll do alertness.
Okay. Go for it.
You look out and I'll
I'm
sneak
gonna be
around.
kinda
8.
All right, 5.
Okay.
Does Fred give him a bonus because he doesn't exist?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's counteracted by the giant red afro.
The afro gives it
What'd you
away.
both get?
8.
I got a 5.
Okay, there's some kid on a skateboard. Be like, what are you jackasses doing?
Fuck you!
Spray paint that shit
Mind your
green.
business.
Pretend you're a shrubbery.
Yeah. He rolls on by like this, just flipping the bird.
I throw a quarter at him, but it doesn't care.
So when you get to the back door, there seems to be. This time you guys see like a rag wedged in the door
Okay.
to purposely keep it open, quite obviously.
This time I know it's to keep it open. I'm learning. Pattern recognition is something humans excel at.
All right.
So we're gonna go inside, I think, unless Sweeney has another idea.
Since it's wedged open, is there light coming from it? Is it like well lit or is it dark?
It seems pretty dark.
Alright, so did anyone bring a flashlight?
I have night vision goggles.
That's right, I do too.
Oh yeah.
Those are useful
Although, if we could find a light switch, that would obviously.
things. That's true. I'm gonna fumble around for a light switch. Probably a bad idea to put the lights on.
Well,
in the middle
if
of the
we're
night,
looking
but-
like,
But if we put the lights on, everybody can see in. If we have the night vision goggles on, we just look
Guys,
like creepy secret
put on the night
agents.
vision goggles and turn the lights on. We'll be able to see everything.
So what are you guys doing?
I'm just gonna put my goggles on. Actually,
Okay.
I have misgivings about turning the lights on.
Alright, so we are going with the goggles.
Okay. You put on the goggles, you enter the room, and you find a long piece of paper that seems to be toilet paper, and on the bottom square in front of you, it seems to say, "Pick me up and follow me."
Huh.
Says pick
Okay.
me up before you go.
I'm not gonna pick it up, but I'm gonna follow it. I'm not a fan of touching. You know, does it look unsanitary? Does it look like
It
it's
looks like
crawling
toilet
with
paper.
filth?
No.
Does it look clean?
I mean, as clean as toilet paper on the floor can look.
All right, I'll pick it up so that nobody else has to pick it up.
You gotta put on your gloves.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
My big long rubber gloves that go up to my elbows.
Are you a germaphobe?
No, apparently his part-time job is inseminating cows.
Apparently.
Well, see, I
If that's
consider
what
that
you
more
use
of a
to
hobby
inseminate
than
cows.
I mean, a hobby.
Sorry, man.
Anyway, so following the toilet paper through the extremely dark room, although I guess with night vision goggles you could tell that it was dark.
Sorry.
Whoa. Getting frisky with me there?
I'm not trying to scare you.
You manage to find yourself down the hallway until you get to a room that's lit up, and you can see like basically the end of the toilet paper roll, and it shows a plastic bag that says "put in here."
Alright, so I'm gonna push my goggles up so I'm not blinded by the light. And I'll put the toilet paper in the bag.
Okay, and then the door you can open it if you'd like.
Alright, you can open the door then.
Alright.
I mean,
Unless you don't want to.
No,
Okay,
this is where it took us, right? So.
could be a trap.
When you enter the room, you see Noah sipping on American coffee.
American.
Hey, baby!
Oh, hi. Sorry we're a bit late.
Oh, hello there.
I got distracted by our amazing room.
Hey, it's alright.
You gotta see this thing. We've got a hot tub. And there's like hot pressed towels, and they take food right up to your room, and it's like fancy stuff, man.
Seriously? I was in a fucking box, and you were having
Yes,
a
you
hot
were.
tub?
I'm sorry.
Shit!
I'll make it up to you on the way back home. We're all getting first class seats.
It's alright, baby.
Who the hell's paying for that?
I'm paying for that.
He's
Okay,
fucking
this
first
the
class.
dumbass guy kind of looks at you and he goes, "Oh, thanks for picking up my toilet paper. I left it there earlier so you'd have an easy way to get in.
You're welcome.
I need that stuff."
You could have met us yourself.
No, I couldn't.
Yes, you could have.
I mean, that would look suspicious.
We look suspicious.
It's actually a really important.
I mean,
We were crawling around with night vision goggles on. That looks a lot more suspicious than
But they
a
can't see
security
that.
guard walking around the building who's supposed to be security guarding.
yes, but if you break into the building and I don't notice you, that's a totally different thing.
But if we break in and you do notice us, then you're escorting us.
No,
And that looks the least suspicious.
I need you to do me a favor. Just punch me right in the face before you leave.
So I am perfectly okay with that. Sweeney might be better at
You
that.
can count on me, pal.
He's a little more swole than I am.
No,
I
not
think a
really.
little bit. So what's your strength at?
It's a D4, so
Okay, I'm a little more swole than you. I'm sorry, I lied.
he's a bit skinny.
We can have the samurai greaser punch you up.
Samurai greaser.
Oh, because I got the pompadour. Samurai shampoo. Sorry.
I didn't know they had that in Samurai Shampoo.
What? No, I said samurai shampoo, like a hair.
I thought you said Samurai Shampoo.
That is a good show, though.
Alrighty. So you guys are basically in a side room that looks like it's a break room.
Yep.
There's just this guy who, wearing a security guard outfit, clicking his fingers constantly, making his flashlight turn off and on.
Why'd you do that?
OCD.
Okay. I can try to cure that. We have science these days in medicine that allows such things to be cured.
It's called a disorder, not a disease.
Yes, we have drugs that affect disorders.
Okay.
They will permanently alter the functioning of your brain.
That sounds dangerous.
It is dangerous, but so worth it.
Sweeney takes out a fidget.
Shit's starting to make sense with this guy.
hands it to him.
Okay.
You say fidget spinner?
I think you
Fucking
guys
topical, baby.
Yeah, fidget spinner. He looks at it, he's like, oh, cool, I got like 5 of these things. He puts them all on his fingers and starts spinning them all. Miraculously, none of them seem to clang together, too.
Is it making his flashlight strobe on enough?
No, he's still doing this. With one hand, he's like, he spins it and then he clicks his finger as he spins,
Lovely.
making a really irritating sound.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Now you're just imagining him, aren't you, Noah?
what is the plan?
Absolutely.
What is the plan?
What is the plan?
What-
I'm gonna pull out my dossier and read what the plan is.
Oh, alright, what does it say?
I don't know what does it say right
Open for options.
now. Oh yeah, that's right.
So what
they
are we
hate us.
dealing with? I'm asking the guard or
Yeah,
whoever.
they hate us.
Well, you're trying to steal an artifact.
Well, I know that, but what am I
You
dealing
have to
with?
steal the Declaration of Independence.
Alright, so anyway, the guy tells you that basically there is, they're bringing the item in tomorrow. They have it in a black glass box that's plexiglass, like bulletproof, that kind of stuff. And it has a 10-digit code protection thing to keep it from being opened up. It's supposed to be in there at all times.
Hey, what's up, dude?
You want to introduce yourself and your character?
Or I'm gonna call you Bob.
You could be Mike.
Because that's what I call myself.
What's your character's name, Bob? His name can be Bob too.
Yeah, this sounds
Awesome. So they're not gonna actually drop off the amulet tonight, then.
No.
So are we planning on like sitting in the museum and waiting throughout like, the whole business day, and then until night comes again for them to drop it off, or are we gonna just have case out tonight and then go back to our hotel where it's comfortable?
Case the
Does
back tomorrow
the
night.
security guard know the password or that little number key thing? That he can,
Even if they told him, I doubt that he'd actually know it.
You know what I'm thinking?
they probably have a number they use for all of them.
We've got a decent amount of resources, right? Do we have like contacts in this area?
Everybody have contacts?
Wait, does the mummy chick have contacts? No?
My contacts are long since dead.
Jesus Christ.
So, can we
Well,
give
that
a
kind
phone
of
call?
fucks up my plan, unless anyone has like some serious arts and crafts abilities.
I do. I've got craft 2. That's not gonna help me any.
I've got no craft. I'm craftless.
Now you see,
Why do we have
internet.
to have craft?
This is how you can clearly tell whenever a group of people are used to playing Dungeons and Dragons,
See if
because
we
they
can
get
work
into a
something
role-playing game, and instead of taking skills that relate to their character and
That's
like,
not true.
They
That's what I
take
did.
combat stuff.
I took skills.
I took
That's my
combat stuff
character.
because I'm supposed to be an idiot savant.
I think Noah's the only one who's actually really combat optimized. Actually, I don't know about Bob's character.
I'm pretty sure you're pretty combat optimized too.
I am not. My unarmed combat was a D2 before this session.
Right. What's your ranged weapons and your guns and all that stuff?
Nothing for guns, nothing for melee weapons, nothing for ranged weapons. I do have heavy weapons too. But
Cool, I can give you the bazooka and pull out a knife.
I don't even know how you know how to use that.
Wait, you've got like hammer space hair?
What?
Yeah.
I have
He's
like
got an afro also.
I like Justin's, but I have the walking armory, like the full thing, so I can pull out like a tank buster cannon.
I like
just
that.
randomly. An RPG just.
Can you just pull out a harpoon whenever we need to go whale hunting and just throw it right at Noah?
I hope we
What?
go whale hunting.
When we go whale hunting and throw it at me? Is it because I'm Japanese?
Not at all. That'd be like saying that just because a character's Canadian, he'd be great at clubbing.
But that's true, though, potentially.
So why
I
so
still think that we're all in Canada. I mean, we were awfully close to New York City.
You are awfully close to New York City. You're in New York City.
Well, at the moment, yes.
So we already know that we can sneak into the place, right?
Because the guard let us in, he might forget that we exist tomorrow.
Well, I mean, plus, I mean, if we do this
We
deal
got a
where we
fake
like have to
ninja,
knock him
we
out
got
or
a fake
something.
assassin, and a fake ninja. We can sneak into this place.
Fake ninja, but 100% real samurai.
So
That's
they're
all
definitely going to like up the security after this. Besides the amulet being there, this whole fucking incident with us having to punch the security guard and obviously breaking into this place. So we're not going to be able to rely on this asshole. So we're going to have to find our own way.
Right.
I'm assuming.
You guys, I'm standing right here. I mean, it's completely okay that you call me an asshole, but I'm standing right here.
Oh,
sorry,
we say
dude.
that lovingly. We
gave
call
you a
each other
fidget spinner.
asshole. It's kind of like our group thing because you're part of the crew.
All right, so I have a
What's up, asshole?
legitimate
My asshole.
So that's okay. We're all assholes in this blessed day. So I have a legitimate badge denoting that I am from the CDC. So I will get in by declaring that there's a state of emergency and that we need to quarantine the Egyptian exhibit because
Was it like a
malaria
straight up import?
has
Was
outbroken.
it like a straight up Egyptian import? Dude, that's a good idea because we could scare them too. Be like, yeah, this is incredibly contagious. If you've made contact, we've got to quarantine all of you guys
So much
over here in a
malaria.
separate room
Yeah,
while we
malaria's
stay
not
over
the
here.
one you want to use, though.
They have a cure for that.
Ebola
No,
mixed
it's
with
not.
a
Malaria is-
Whatever the
virus.
hot ticket diseases these days.
All right, I'm gonna go with whatever
That's a blood.
West
disease
Nile
I
bird
think is.
flu.
I'm gonna go with whatever disease that I, with
Bird
my
flu.
You know, there's
Experience.
isn't there the West Nile virus?
Any
Yeah,
type of.
any type of
Measles.
flu.
But
cocktail.
Not
measles
that I
is a
actually
blood.
think that's where it came from, just you know.
Yeah.
Sorry. But
Any kind of skin eating virus. That's always fun.
Yeah, it's fucking terrible. Any kind of hemorrhagic fever.
You don't want that fever to hemorrhage.
I like my blood inside my orifices.
So,
No necrosis. That's scary too.
do we want to try that plan, or we want to try something that might actually work?
Well, the only thing that I could think of was, you know, we've got like a whole night in here in advance.
Yep.
We could like do something crafty, like set up like a fake podium for us to hide in or something like
Yep.
that. Or like a place for us to escape to after we make the heist and everyone will think that we left. We could chill out for a day or two and just sneak out with the regular in and out crowd.
Break the locks in the basement or something so we can
Yeah, I
sneak
mean, it's
right
easy
out
enough
when
to
we
get
need
out of a place, you know?
Now, they have like any kind of state-of-the-art security system here that's calling the cops as we speak.
I mean, if you get caught on camera, then ADT will call the cops.
They can't see our faces. We're good.
Well, this
You have,
guy
like,
is
a
the only
giant
security
hair
guy.
Yeah, you guys all have giant haircuts that block your face from the camera.
Yeah.
They're gonna be looking for a bunch of mushroom people.
Plus, I've got a mask.
That is true.
So this guy's the only security guy here
for this like next hour.
for the next hour. Fuck a doodle do.
Could we maybe try to get security uniforms that were maybe left in lockers or something here that we know
It's
from
too
guys
short
aren't
notice
gonna
for us
be-
to become one of the inside guys and like get a job or something.
Yeah. We could beat
Any
up
of us have
the.
your magic user, right? Can you do any kind of like
I'm a
shape-shifting
mage.
shit? I'm sorry, was that not PC? Like, I don't fucking know, man.
They prefer to be called mages. Magic users is insulting.
I prefer to be called cultist. Thank you very much.
Oh,
The head cultist. The cult master.
so would that be one of the things your mom's not okay with? The whole harpoon joke? Is that not okay?
Oh, it's just all the messed up stuff you say.
Wait, what's going on?
Apparently, I say messed up things.
Wait, what about your mom?
He was gonna post this on Facebook.
No, I was
Oh.
going to Facebook. I was
You
gonna,
don't want to be like associated with it?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I don't blame you. It's all right.
That's hurtful. I'm proud of this.
Yeah, he can be anonymous, though.
So, we got a concrete plan down, or are we gonna try and trick
I
him?
Dude,
do not.
fuck. So
wing it.
you don't have any mage skills that'll like allow you to shapeshift into a guard or something?
that produce flame.
We could light
You can
the
set up
place
the
on
fire alarms. Everybody, except then the firemen are going to.
Dude, we can do a fucking Mission Impossible. We're the firemen.
Hmm?
But then we'd have to like cut the alarms so the firemen didn't show up. And are any of us good with electronics?
No.
We suck.
We really do suck.
Fuck. Well, no, your CDC idea was pretty cool. I mean, we got the legitimate badge, so it's not like you need to.
Well, I got uniform for one guy though.
Yeah.
That's me. We don't have uniforms
Yeah,
for
but then
this
you could
to go.
sneak us in, right?
You know, we
You
could go to like
sequester
some.
the guards into some kind of quarantine zone.
We could go to some like costume place in New York
So
City.
is this the
Yeah.
Natural History Museum?
Indeed.
So they have people dressed up like in little, what do you call them?
Oh, like
Dioramas.
cavemen and stuff.
Yes, they have
Well,
black
it's
people.
fucking
Alright.
stand in perfect
This is
position.
what we do.
Justin,
Take
the
out.
three of us have crazy hair.
We go to the Neanderthal exhibit, take him out.
Well, just sculpt in the shape of an animal like it's on your head attacking you. Sculpt it into
This
a
is what
badger. He's like,
Is it close to where the big display is?
No, because they have it sectioned off based on like what the exhibit pertains to. So you're not going to find Neanderthals next to fucking ancient Egyptians.
is there like some kind of like giant animal that's like plastic that we could cut a door into and just sleep in?
Well, the Egyptians
Trojan
Why
site.
they have a
don't
lot
we
of
just
yeah,
like
Trojan
go in there and just steal
Tyrannosaurus
it?
Rex.
There's a lot of
can we
things you
just
can hide
like
in.
go
It's like a
straight there
temple in
and
there.
then just take it and get out?
We can't. It doesn't
It's not there.
get here
yet.
until tomorrow.
Yeah. So
And we
we've
need a
got,
special
like,
code to get
overnight
in.
set up.
But I like the diorama. Go in there. I was going to go in
If
the...
still
you
gotta
could
get the
hold your
code,
pose
though,
for like
too.
24 hours, that would be an amazing plan.
Yeah.
Or
There's a
well,
10-digit code to get
I was
into
gonna
the
Okay,
say-
store.
you're a mage. You can melt the plexiglass, and we can just reach in and grab it.
I don't know. Can you do that?
I would assume.
well,
He has to
Well,
make
I
an
mean,
appropriate
if it's
stuff.
like actual plexiglass, yeah, but it's like bulletproof.
He has to have the appropriate sacrifice. That's the problem.
Could you melt the?
Dude, fucking
I
dinosaur
was going to
bones?
use
That's
the
gotta be worth
caveman
something, right?
exhibit. Take one of them out. Dress
Yeah,
up as
take something
caveman.
else from the exhibit just to sacrifice it to.
Have a good one,
Dude, there's
guys.
plenty of cool shit here you could sacrifice.
I mean, if you want to sacrifice an ancient dinosaur bone, but you got to remember the sacrifice has to make sense for what you're doing because it's supposed to be a representation of something. So, like for him, how is him using a dinosaur bone supposed to make this
So
work?
the
He
only thing you
sacrificed
can
a
use is
security
something
guard to get rid of the
flammable.
lock.
What I was going to suggest, maybe-
Gasoline. Right?
no, that'll work fine.
No
But,
suggestions.
I mean, it's kind of one of those things where it's like it
Let's
should
take
make
out
the
the
base.
RPG for this.
That might
Yes.
get us all killed.
He pulls out C4 from his hair.
Alright.
So, where are they going to put this so we know the surroundings of what we have?
He takes you into the office because you guys can go into
Also
the
need to
camera.
make sure the artifact doesn't get destroyed in the process.
Takes you into the camera office.
Perfectly fine.
Okay.
He basically tells you this is where her sarcophagus is going, and he points to the mummy chick, and it's basically her next to her amulet. He goes, her amulet goes there.
And there's nothing else in this room?
It's got a bunch of miscellaneous things like old artifacts and mummies and things like that. A couple of gold jewels and things.
So we can always at
Is
least
there anything
have her
that
bring
we
in
could
the
actually go
sarcophagus,
in
at
and
least,
maybe
or-
kind of prop us so we can...
There seems to be some large obsidian statues of Anubis. Anubis.
So we're still gonna have to get
So I
that
can hide
10-digit
in
code
Anubis?
too.
No, these are obsidian statues.
Can we use footage from the previous day to get all of the entry codes for the and doors that we need to get through, and just use the codes to walk through the building tomorrow night?
You most certainly can attempt to. Who's got the best computer skills?
Is there a computer skill?
Probably not the Japanese guy.
It's called tech.
Did I
Unfortunately.
put anything?
Well, you're the
I've got
Japanese
Tech
guy.
4.
Whoa, I got Tech 4 too. All fours combined.
I don't have anything for that.
Do we get a D12 combined?
Wait,
no.
can we help each other with shit?
Yes, you can. You all can roll together and add your totals together, and your target number becomes the second number.
Holy
so for
shit.
this, you guys will need an 18 collective.
Is that in intelligence with tech?
Yes.
All right.
Intelligence?
I got this, guys.
Alright, so D6.
Do we need an 18 between all of us?
Yes. Or you could use awareness.
Everybody
we
put
can
your
only get
fingers
a
on the
12
keyboard.
max, right? Or did you say we could do
Serious.
plus something?
You add them all together.
Woohoo, 2! Holy
13.
shit, really? Wait, and we can add what to it? Intelligence?
Yeah. Or awareness.
I would like a word.
So
That's
you're
not a thing.
you're
Alertness?
trying to like log
Alertness.
into the screensaver that doesn't want to respond to
You can
you.
roll a
Fuck.
d6.
Those fucking tubes.
Because
3D
if you're
tubes,
helping,
is that what it's called?
Mr. Ren, what is
Can't I roll a
it?
D8
4.
because it goes down by a dice
So
step
2,
penalty.
Six.
4, 13.
plus 6?
Plus 6. So
13?
19, 21,
19?
25?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. We beat 18.
Yes.
Not only
yeah.
you guys collectively all together managed to beat the score quite well.
New high school.
What? It's like that fucking TV show where it's like, oh, I'm hacking into the system. And this guy gets on the same keyboard. And he's like, oh, I help him. They're fucking completing each other's words. We've got like 4 fucking guys
CSI Cyber.
on one keyboard. Like,
What did
That's not
actually?
how I pictured it. I pictured Idiocracy. Remember that when they take
Dude,
the test?
yes.
Wait, which test?
If one person has 8 gallons, another person has 5 gallons. How many buckets do you have? 2?
So great. There's another guy punching the square into the triangle, and he looks over and he's like, "Oh my god!" Terry Crews made that movie for me.
Man,
All right,
that
and-
movie depresses me. I mean, it's awesome.
Why? Because it's becoming today.
Yeah.
Drink water out of the
I mean, I know it's, that's kind of old saying that. Everybody says, "Oh, fucking idiocracy," but man,
It happens.
it's true.
All right. So basically, you guys it wasn't that it was hard to navigate the computer. You all had a basic understanding of how the cameras work. So you basically just scanned through,
Yeah.
and you probably spent a good 45 minutes doing this as you were just looking through the cameras all together, trying to find
And
out.
we're writing the numbers down
Yes, I would assume.
and
so.
associating notes with them because we are intelligent people.
Somewhat.
Yeah.
Somewhat intelligent people. Occasionally.
The
Our
guy.
characters are.
The guy who is the dumbass, though, reads your notes afterwards. He's like, "Oh, that's cool. You guys got all the codes right." And he hands you a piece of paper that has all the door codes.
See, I wouldn't trust them
This
from
guy's
him,
an
so
asshole.
I would
But
rather
nobody
see
asked
it
him.
myself. I wouldn't want to ask him. I would seriously doubt that he would give us
It's kind of
It's kinda
implied.
stupid.
He does have a couple of the codes wrong.
Good. We are the smarts. We are so smart.
Look at me. I'm the
Mr.
security guard
Martin.
now.
Okay, you guys got 15 minutes before the next guy shows up.
Shit!
Alright, let's hightail out of here.
I mean, are you guys gonna do anything else, or?
Probably should because you're asking. I can't think of anything. Does my character think of anything?
No, that's not how the real world works, Taylor.
That's how.
Come on,
that's
guys.
how-
Some of you have at least seen Ocean's 11 or Ace Ventura: Pet
Well, I
Detective.
did ask the room about the room, so he said
But
I
there's
can't-
other things
Can't
you-
get inside the Anubis.
I mean, come on. There's one thing you guys are missing right now, and it's so great.
You want to pull the tapes out of the camera so that they can't see that we were here?
No, this is ADT recording this.
Okay.
So-
I don't know what that is. Is that security's?
ADT security.
Okay.
You know that sign that people put on their front lawn?
No.
I
I don't watch
actually
lawns.
monitored it though. I thought it was always internally monitored.
Yeah, they're monitoring it.
But isn't the security guard monitoring it though?
Yes, he's there too, but the ADT monitors it too. Basically, he goes on nightly shifts and he goes and checks, and then he's there for first response to try and solve the problem.
So it's not closed circuit.
Do we want to
No.
stick Gurisu Joe back in the sarcophagus? Is that what you're trying to imply?
Is there an Egyptian diorama so I could dress up as Egyptians?
For no reason other than this
Hey, why not?
It
The
is
mummy
very
chick tells
satisfying.
you she can embalm you if you want.
I didn't say that. I was
You
gonna
also
just-
get accused of being a racist.
But it's a
You're
disguise.
appropriating your culture.
Are you asking for a disguise? She says she can embalm you. It's a painful
That's not a
process.
disguise.
That sounds sexy.
She's like, "Thank you, I
We
try."
have a lot of toilet paper. She could just do a really convincing toilet wrap.
That's racist too.
You have any ideas?
We want to figure out what time this guy's going to be on tomorrow night. If he's going to be here tomorrow night.
I'll be here tomorrow.
What time?
Same time.
Wait,
Same
so-
time.
Why does
Do
this
we
guy
want to get a
not
plan
know
of the
that
guard
we're
rotations?
What's that?
How does this guy? Why does this guy not know that
Are you-
we're
are
doing
you-
this, or is he working?
He knows that we're doing this.
I'm just dumb.
If he's not at the brightest security guard.
Wait,
Yeah,
hold on.
that's
So why don't you just come when he's here the entire time?
Because he doesn't know the code to get in.
Yeah, there's probably going to be more security, and we can't trust him. Just kidding.
But the security camera will always read.
And
Is that like
security
one of
guards.
those jokes, like where you said I'm an asshole?
Yes, exactly. You're a
We're
pretty
not
smart
laughing
guy.
at you.
Oh,
We're
thank
laughing
you.
beside
Not many
you.
people have told me that. My guidance counselor said I should kill myself.
Oh, it's not very nice.
You need to get out of New York, mate.
Oh, I was homeschooled.
That's just me. We got a place for you down at the facility. I bet they'd be very happy to find work for you to do. You could join the cultist division. We have no people right now.
I ain't that stupid.
Oh, okay.
I saw what happened the first day.
You were there? Is that why you're here now?
No, I was there. There was about 3 people on that said they were part of that division. They came back 15 minutes later and they're all fused together and then they all died.
Yeah, that's it's a real job opener. Lots of room to move up in the cultist department.
Alrighty, so you guys doing anything else here? Or you gonna head out?
I have nothing else to do.
I
You
mean,
should do something apparently, but I don't know either.
I'm gonna tell you afterwards. and
Well,
then-
yeah, that doesn't help us.
I'm gonna steal some overpriced
Of course, you're
jelly
gonna
beans
tell us
from the gift shop.
afterwards.
How are you? Are you gonna try and
Did you say
sneak in there?
overpriced jelly beans?
Overpriced jelly beans that look like precious minerals.
Oh, are you going to try and sneak in there?
Are the cameras pointed like right at the door?
The cameras do seem to be pointed to look everywhere as you're trying to sneak through the lobby
Okay,
into
never
the.
mind.
Okay. Okay, so you guys leave, right? Or are you doing something else?
I am okay. I'm good to go.
I'm gonna go take a leak.
Are you gonna do anything, Bob?
Are you gonna go jump in the sarcophagus?
Yeah, sure. I'm not pissing in game though, so I'm not gonna piss in the sarcophagus.
Okay.
Clarification.
So since you guys are heading out, I will now reveal what you guys could have done.
Okay.
You could have looked for blind spots in the cameras.
Okay. We can do that as easily tomorrow also.
No, you can't. Tomorrow
Why?
the thing's getting dropped off.
And we'll still be here in the middle of the night trying to
We'll
get it
still have to
tomorrow.
look at them the same way we do now. They're on now, videotaping us now too.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, they're gonna see us anyway, like they saw us tonight, but we're gonna do disguise.
I still like my idea.
What was your idea?
Disguise. I want to get in disguise and then rob.
No, what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit up a disguise shop. We're gonna get some
A
medic
disguise
disguises,
shop?
and you can get whatever disguise you want. I will buy it for
I want
you.
a caveman one.
like a Japanese guy.
I will buy you a caveman costume if they have one.
Captain Caveman!
Oh my god, you remember that show? That was
Of course I do. It wasn't a show. It was a superhero on Flintstones.
Captain Caveman? No.
Yeah, he was part of Flintstones.
It wasn't actually a cartoon back in the early 80s.
Was he a
If it
cartoon?
was Hanna-Barbera.
Captain Caveman.
Oh, Hanna-Barbera had his fingers in everything.
Yes, he did. Now he's got
He
his
might have
fingers
shown
in
up
DC.
first on the Flintstones and then
Yep.
adopted it later.
All I remember is him being in the Flintstones. Because he was in it, and it was like, I think it was Barney and Fred got like kidnapped by like some bank robbers, and he came in and started clobbering them. And he was just like, Captain Caveman!
So I'm guessing we're all gonna pile into a cab,
I mean,
and
there's only 3 people with you guys, and one person can sit in the front.
there's only
Dibs
3
on
people.
front seat.
There's 4 of us, right?
No,
Is he just in the sarcophagus?
he's in the sarcophagus.
Oh,
I got
okay.
used to it. It's comfy now.
Okay, have a good night then.
Everyone likes the smell of their own cooking, right?
No, that's just horrible. All right, so
Yeah,
we're
it is.
off to
Enjoy the hotel.
the costume
No, I
shop.
don't really. Am I really? God, should I stay in there?
No, come with us.
Okay, yeah. Fuck
You
that.
won't get any sleep.
Yeah, I don't want to.
She's gonna like. She goes, "You're gonna leave me here all by my lonesome."
Never
She
mind.
could
I
come
stay in the
too.
sarcophagus.
She's perfectly welcome to come along.
Oh yeah, I'll fit right into the hotel.
In New York, you'll fit right in.
Dude, if you got money, that'd be nice.
Just put on a pair of black sunglasses and people will think you're doing it on purpose.
Yeah, I mean, the glass so
Look
dark,
like a
they don't
supermodel.
even know your name.
Look at how
right?
skinny you are. Just look at it. You're beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, watch out, man.
That is
You
my
had your chance.
Step off a jack.
So they're taking you guys to. You guys are going to a costume shop.
Oh yeah,
Okay, so
to
Taylor,
the party palace.
you guys are spending some money.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Careful
I'm
where you
spending
go,
some-
party
Hey
palace. That might
Taylor,
be
you ever
like a
notice that
strip
you're
club
kind
or
of the
something.
fucking piggy bank?
Yeah, that tends to be how it turns out, doesn't it?
Everybody dips their fingers in you, but nobody puts any back in.
Gross. I'll put some back in.
Oh, please
Oh
no.
boy.
So I'm gonna swagger over to the front counter and lean over.
All right,
My
well,
friends
let's
and
see.
I need some enrobement.
Well, the guy's scratching his ass. Give him a second.
Oh, we can serve ourselves.
Oh, he goes to shake your hand.
I've seen worse.
Beware
I
the
think
stink
it's
palm. What, really?
Yeah. Nothing he can do to hurt me.
That's true. He does have a
Were
beauty.
you the guy that like didn't want to pick up the TP? Now you're going straight for the source?
I picked up the TP so the others didn't have to.
Oh, okay.
I took one for the team, and so I do so now.
Where's that country where it's bad manners to shake somebody's hand?
Oh,
right
yeah,
hand?
because that's the hand
Is
you
that
wipe
India
your ass
also?
with. I think so, but I don't want to sound like an ignorant fucking American. Well, I guess it's gonna fucking too late for that shit. That ship
Welcome to our
sailed
podcast.
long ago.
All right. Anyway, the guy seems very interested in what you have
Yep.
to say, so he's like, "Yeah, thanks for showing up at my shop at like 2 a.m."
You're welcome. Thanks for being open at 2 a.m.
Dude,
I mean,
that's
it's
where
New
you get
York.
all the good costume business. It's all
Do you want customers that are not going to be up at 2 a.m.? That's what I thought.
You're my primary customer, to tell you God's honest truth.
Well,
you know how
that's
people come in
wonderful
here
to hear.
drunk looking for a costume to prank somebody?
All of them?
All of
Thinking
them.
eyes wide shut.
You ever see that Always Sunny episode
No.
where they're doing like an eyes wide shut type of thing? Is Danny DeVito
He
and
gets the-
Dennis? He's like, oh, you gotta check out this orgy. Oh, like the most powerful people in town go there. And they go to this fucking some shitty old apartment or whatever. He's like, this doesn't look like, it's not in a mansion. What's the deal here? He's like, oh, rich people aren't gonna have orgies at their mansion. It gets messy. What's the anonymity? And so they go in. It's just like a bunch of like fat, nasty people, and they're all just like eating from a buffet. Oh yeah, and when he goes to the door, he's like, oh, what's the password? He's like, orgy. I could love that show.
That was a weird movie, actually.
I never saw it. I mean, I know like the idea of it. But
Stanley
I
Kubrick was a weird guy. So.
Yeah,
dude.
Some of his
He's kind of hit or
2001 was
miss
good.
for me. I mean, I know that's like not something you should announce, but I don't know.
I think
some
that
of the stuff
if
I
you,
like, some of it I'm
you
not. a
don't
huge
announce
fan.
it, then people just assume you haven't seen it.
What was the one with Malcolm McDowell? What was
Oh,
his-
Clockwork Orange.
Yeah, that was.
That was a trip. I did like it though. Like it says a lot about like morality in general. You know what I mean? And like where we get like our sense of guilt from. Socially.
When you don't feel guilty for something, should you feel guilty? Alright. So the guy's interested. He wants to know
Yeah.
what you want to buy.
We need some. Gosh, what would the term be for it?
Disguises?
We're dressing up as a CDC team for a party.
Hazmat suits.
Hazmat suits. Yeah, that's what we're looking for.
That's the deal.
For 1, 2, 3
Yeah, it's
people.
gonna be a group costume.
Yeah.
I mean, a group of customers. See, I can't do that too much. I'm gonna lose my voice.
He starts speaking weeaboo to you.
Oh shit. Oh, he's
It's a lot of terrible, terrible words.
It's a
that
lot
don't
of
actually string together.
kawaii.
He goes, oh my Buddha. You so kawaii.
He's like, oh, I'm an otaku. I'm like, oh, bucket.
I mean, the worst part is you're pretty much an otaku, but for Americans. What would that make you?
A Westaboo.
Yeah, otaku means
West-
like pervert, though, right?
No,
He's a
that's
Hideo
hentai.
Kojima.
Otaku literally means nerd.
Really? But it's like
That's
considered like a
basically what it
bad thing over there, right?
Yes.
I don't remember what the actual term is, but there's a term for shut-in too. They really frown upon shut-ins, but not otakus. Like otakus are kind of
I don't think it's
Accepted.
particularly smiled upon.
Is otaku like weeaboo, but when you're
It's
actually
being
No.
a super hardcore nerd about something that, to the point that it like consumes your life.
Okay.
all right.
Anyway, though, and we need a caveman costume for this guy over here.
Well, no, obviously, if we're going as Biohazard.
Okay.
Yeah.
He looks a little confused. He's like, I think I got
Already a
some.
caveman.
I think I have some Resident Evil costumes out back. I don't know if I have.
Dude, I
anything-
was totally thinking that when you said biohazard.
All right. How about like some fancy looking scrubs and some fake badges?
Oh, I got that. Although one of you's gonna have to play the sexy nurse.
Raccoon City.
Got it.
Or you get to be the sexy nurse with the afro? Nope. No, I'm sorry. You said not it, so you have to be it. That's how this works. I don't think you understand how this group dynamic works.
Sorry, you got the shit stick on this one.
The shit stick.
Don't worry, you can take the leggings off after the mission. We won't force you to wear them on the way back.
He basically brings you out back, and there's like a bunch of different medical costumes. They're all like the very generic, kind of crummy looking, where you could tell they look fake. Like one of them's a doctor thing, and it's got a stethoscope that's clearly plastic.
Stethoscope.
Shut up! I have a speaking impediment. For Coke, that's
I
probably like
go
$3.
for the mad scientist. Can I get that one?
He brings you over to a section, and it has a whole mad scientist
All
section.
right.
Dude,
Bob
dress up
Ross,
like
man,
Rick
so-
from Rick and Morty.
Kind of use the.
Rick.
Yeah, exactly. The white hair. Spittle.
Kind of hard to fit underneath your afro. Sorry, over the top of your afro. So, you gotta spend the next couple hours.
And I'm going to like make little detail changes to make them look more authentic. Like mostly taking off really obvious things so that it just looks like you have on some
Like the
shitty
little
old
badge
uniform.
that says boob inspector.
Dr. Sex Machine.
I thought this was.
I'm gonna put it in my pocket.
Dr. Sex Machine. The one you left on and said Dr. Pepper? No. This one's too iconic.
And just try to do what I can to make them look like
Okay,
a
go ahead
bunch of grizzled, bored people who wish they hadn't studied this in school.
Intelligence plus craft.
Alright. That's going to be 10 plus 2. So that's a 2, and this is a 7, so 9.
You are successful in changing their costumes to look more mundane.
Beautiful. You guys, we got this.
So,
Chill the fuck
you
out.
guys all have pretty normal looking costumes except for you. You seem to be wearing hot pink scrubs with Crocs.
There's always so much I can do.
With Crocs.
My other outfit was already hot pink, so
So now, unless you guys want to have a late night chicken and waffles run, I
Not
think we can
this.
return.
I mean,
Waffle House.
I've never had that.
I don't know. We need to do that one of these days, don't we?
We really do.
Late night chicken.
Do we even have a chicken and waffles place in New Hampshire? I think
No,
it's a crime that we don't.
I'm
We're
sure
not in
your
New Hampshire,
restaurant
we're in New
can.
York City.
No. Real life. I want to go to a chicken and waffle place in real
So
life.
make some waffles.
Is that, like,
at your
have any of you
restaurant,
ever
make some
had,
chicken
like,
at your restaurant?
Had
We'll
chicken
have
and waffles? Is that
at
like
your
actually good?
restaurant. It's awesome.
No, chicken with waffles.
Chicken and waffles.
Not chicken.
Listen, I want a place that actually
Well, I mean, you know, if you eat something like that, it's going to get like combined in your mouth.
Yeah,
Some
it's
things go
super
good
tasty.
together.
syrup on chicken.
Well, it's the southern fried chicken, so it's
Yeah.
good. Surprisingly.
All right. So anyway, you guys head back to the hotel. Upon arriving at the hotel, Noah, this is probably an amazing looking place to you. This is a
Oh,
huge,
shit.
like, what do you mean?
Say something racist
I don't know.
about
I didn't
Japanese
know
hotels.
something bad was going to happen.
I mean, I wasn't trying to be
and
racist,
well,
but
Noah.
from what I know, I mean, they kind of have really, what would I say, like, it's pretty small, like, accommodations, don't they usually?
What, in Japan?
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, I know like there's like the stereotypical one that's like
The little tiny
the
cubicle
novelty one, the little tin can.
that you're probably not actually going to stay in if you go
Yeah,
over
but I don't
there.
know if that's like a novelty there. I mean, I know they got crazy population density, but I don't know if their hotels are actually smaller.
Well, I know down in there, like, they have one hotel where it's literally you go in and you fucking jump into the bed.
Yeah,
and
it's like the fucking sleeping arrangement in Fifth Element there.
Exactly.
You know what I'm talking about?
It's just barely enough room
Oh,
to
the-
spoon with a friend.
Yeah, when they,
Todd rooms.
Yeah.
Tokyo.
However, we have the fancy suite.
You guys actually have a suite, so
Mm-hmm.
probably bigger than most of you have ever seen, to be quite honest. I was just pointing out that Noah's probably not seen something
Yeah.
this big before.
So you just assume this is what all American hotel rooms
they
are
were
like?
trying to say that.
Well, I mean, he is also an idiot savant, so... Going on the principle of I'm not being racist, and then transitioning back to the fact that we have character flaws, it makes it seem less racist.
Does the DM get character flaws?
The GM is a racist. That's what the character flaw is. All right. Anyway, so you guys arrive back at the hotel. There's a hot tub. There's not really a lot of room service going on at this time. You can still get room service, but it's kind of late. Unless you guys went and stopped and got chicken and waffles.
We stopped and got chicken and waffles.
Damn right.
Yeah, I put on the bathrobe.
Not making that.
Oh, yeah.
mistake
Very nice
again.
bathrobe. Fred compliments you on it,
Oh yeah, Fred.
and then he tells you, "Do you know how many other people have worn that?"
Me.
I guarantee you, there's been a porn star in that right now, and you probably have herpes rubbing against you.
Right now.
What? They don't wash them? I thought we were in a nice
This is a
place.
fancy hotel.
They do wash them, but still, it's
We
still
don't-
there.
How do you think herpes works, man?
Well,
You
I
can, like,
think it's clearly not from the
Hep C
CDC.
can like survive for like I think 15 minutes, and that's like a pretty long
No, it
lived
can
one.
actually last up to 3 weeks.
Holy shit! Really?
Yeah, you better hope these things got
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
washed.
Yeah, hepatitis is a tough.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
You
Because I
gotta
had
you
to.
use bleach, you can kill it.
Yeah, that's what they told us when we did
Countertops.
when I used to
It's happening
tattoo.
in their
We had to
blood.
do a bloodborne pathogen certification thing. So this nurse comes in and she teaches us about it. But yeah, she said you had to like clean everything with bleach, and that's what we did. We wiped down all our chairs and everything with bleach.
Pretty much everything else is killed easily, like AIDS. And all
Yeah,
that stuff.
it all, like, dies
pretty
pretty
quickly.
short.
But hepatitis is a tough.
In the food industry,
And that's the one that scares me, actually, working in the healthcare field.
Dude,
because
absolutely.
AIDS.
No, hepatitis C.
Oh, because they can get transferred like that.
Yeah, and
Plus
it's
it survives on
you can
internet
survive it, but
services.
it's just a long term.
Yeah, a lot of stuff like
And
dies
the,
outside of the body.
Yeah, it's a what do you call it? Debilitating disease. So in the end, it starts eating away at you.
Like syphilis?
Shit got fucking depressing.
Well, it eats your
here.
liver because it's
Oh,
Yeah, any kind of
basically
hepatitis
can't
that's
drink,
like a
you
liver
can't do a
condition.
lot of stuff.
I'm probably gonna head to bed.
In my bathroom.
So you gonna jump in the hot tub too?
Drown your sorrows away. In the
How hard do? How
I am
hard-
raiding the minibar. Starts drinking.
Oh,
and once again, I buy the drinks for the party.
Dude,
Yeah,
fuck yeah. I'll eat all the candy bars.
oh, you son of
You
a
guys
bitch.
realize there's a gas station literally next door.
Nom, 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 nom.
It's not that great of a hotel.
so tiny and cute, and I'm Japanese, so racism.
He's becoming self-aware.
No, you're stealing my fucking jokes now.
Stealing your race thunder.
$5 for candy bars.
I mean, geez.
That's
I mean, you could just pay one of your party members to go get you some.
Get you some.
this is role playing.
How lazy is your character?
Well, he's in a bathrobe.
I mean, I don't know if that's...
I don't think
It'd
much
probably be
self-respect
cheaper to have room
really?
service bring you a candy
He's
bar.
saying
realistically.
obviously he's not buying it.
Yeah.
He didn't use his credit card.
Credit card.
CDC Platinum.
Yeah. Is that what your wealth is? The
Yes.
CDC just pays for all of your shit because you're such a great medical
It's
experiment?
funding my
You have
years
a
of
company
research.
card? Using a company card for this?
Oh, he's just staying at a hotel.
The D stands for
Business
demons.
expense.
But technically, the funny part is he works for the CDC, which is part of the government, and then he works for the government still. You have 2 jobs working for the government. You're pulling in some major tax
I'm
bonus.
stopping supernatural diseases from overtaking the world.
Wait, hold on.
It's
This
a very-
thing works. Our place works for the government.
Yeah, you're kind of
Why
a...
can't we just ask the government
Because
to then
the
like,
government
get
doesn't
the
know
thing?
that we exist. The government doesn't know we're working.
Think Men in Black. Remember how Men in Black, like, they are part of the government, but they're not part of the government?
Yeah, because
We're
otherwise we
underground
wouldn't
to the
be
people who are
cool.
underground because there's.
We want to have the power of the man, but while having the street cred of not the man. That's
basically how that
pretty much
works,
how
isn't
it
it?
works.
I mean...
We wouldn't be cool if we were the man.
Taylor,
Take it. Are you guys doing anything else before we retire for the night?
Fuck, I don't know. Noodle around on my guitar, but just silly RP shit.
Do you have an electric guitar though?
Like step out onto the veranda overlooking the entirety of New York City and start shredding.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I'm gonna put it on my headphones.
Yep.
Plug it in so I can listen to myself. That's right.
now can you do us some singing?
My name is Gurisu Joe.
No, I meant can you sing that Japanese song for us?
What Japanese song?
The one where you said you could sing an entire verse in Japanese?
Oh no, it's just that little bit that I told you guys. That was a rap song anyway.
Alright, so I think that's what we're.
Everybody's going to bed?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
anybody
I'm
doing any drugs before they go to bed?
Doing any drugs?
There's drugs.
Drugs exist?
Actually, in this
Is that in
game,
the minibar?
Dude, this is a fucking expensive hotel.
believe it or not, there's actually rules for that in this game.
What, drug use?
Do
Well, of
smoke
course,
weed.
because it's always fucking nerds that want RP being hardcore. This fucking dude that I work with, what is it? He's always telling me about his RPG exploits, which are not fucking interesting. Outside of the
Character's
context
kind
of
of
actually being.
hippie, so he definitely looks for the big fatty.
Okay. To the left under his pillow.
Fatties.
You're smoking some reefer? You hitting your afro?
Okay. Talking to Fred.
Fred's like, whoa man, hand that over here. He starts smoking the doobie with you. Man, my ex-girlfriend was a total bitch. I just realized that now.
Is that in character? Or is that
Yeah, is this Fred or you?
Is that just an epiphany or is that Fred? I can never tell with you, Ryan. There's such moments of clarity, and sometimes it's just really good to hear.
Is it Fred? Am I speaking to you okay, Fred? Sorry about your
Oh
girlfriend.
man, this is great stuff.
Wait, did you? So which? Is this Fred or is this you?
I guess you'll never know. Would you like a Starburst?
No, no thanks.
Oh,
I basically tell Fred there's many fish in the sea, Fred. Don't worry about it.
Can you pick up that starburst underneath your legs?
What?
Other side. Nope.
You can have it. I was going to give it to you. I just dropped it right on the fucking floor. You want it? It's red.
Yeah, it's the best one.
Mine.
Fred's like, man, I know exactly what you're talking about. Also, I think that hippie who grew your clothes, I think he might have grown it from hemp.
Oh. Smoke it later, right?
Like light yourself on fire.
A burnt offering of weed.
We here at Critter Mist do not condone smoking of reefer. However, if you're going to do it at home and don't irritate the fuck out of me.
Is that the name we're going with?
Critter Mist?
Yeah. What, you know what the joke is for that, right? Critter miss? Because it sounds like clitoris.
Oh.
Critter miss.
I told you I sound like that dog! I'm sorry. I thought you knew.